Shalom Akim, all praise and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Al-Shai, Ba'ashim, Wakakadash. Double honors to the Apostle of Great Millstone. Salutations to you, I can do in the work and truth sincerity. This is the brother Yamarika and from the Grand Rapids camp. And basically we're going to go on a short little lesson about Nurse Karen going on her rant claiming so-called black people have too much privilege.
For some reason.
You know, and of course,
I wish I knew earlier.
And of course we know it's more like these Edomites are losing their power and they wish that you Jakes, you so-called Negroes, Indians, Latinos were back in slavery. That's really what they thinking. They thinking that they gave you too much privilege is really what they thinking. So without further ado, I'm gonna play clips of this video and clips of what's going on, and I'm gonna come out with a couple of scriptures, and that'll be that. So first, let me play some of what she says.
Thinking that you are deserved or
Let me see. Let me go back to the
Black
beginning.
privilege is thinking that you are deserved or entitled to something because of the color of your skin.
Now, let's go to the truth of the matter. We're not black.
No.
You so-called Negroes, Indians, Latinos are actually the Israelites spoken of in the Bible. So when you go to what the Bible says in Deuteronomy chapter 7 verse 6, for thou art an holy people unto Yahweh, because Yahweh, when it's all in caps, if you go into the Hebrew, the name there is actually Yahweh. For thou art an holy people unto Yahweh thy power, or thy judge. Yahweh thy power hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
So
we're
privileged.
we're supposed to be privileged. However, we are not privileged in Esau's kingdom.
Not acknowledged here, no.
Right, we're not acknowledged here. We're called by different proverbs and bywords that are not our names. But let's go with that. And of course, since she's talking about black privilege, of course we have to turn it around back on them, because these Edomites, they call themselves white.
They created their privilege.
They're actually Edomites according to the Bible. As you can see, the background is different shades of white. You know, this is grayish, but you know where I'm pointing the cursor, where the cursor is moving, this is white. And she does not match that color. They are Edomites, according to the Bible. Their forefather is Esau. And let's go and see, and this information comes out from a lady, a so-called white lady, which is an Edomite, named Jacqueline Badalora, which is most likely an Edomite, because she looks like an Edomite, you know. But she came out with a very profound study, you know. And I originally got this information from the elder in Chicago, Malcolm. So I'm gonna play this clip of what this woman says. And as you can see, the title, "Birth of a White Nation," Jacqueline Badalora. And this video is pretty good. I recommend brothers to watch it if they have not already. But I'm gonna play about a minute of this video.
White people did not exist before 1681. Again, white people did not exist on planet Earth until 1681. Number two, any claim that this group called white people, any claim that that group is rooted in biology or derived from genes or biology or is innate or is from nature is a lie. Third and final point, as a matter of foundational law, actually let me say it this way, white supremacy has been embedded in the United States of America from its founding as a matter of law. Now, I don't expect you to buy all that. to get all that, to believe all that, at least not now. But my job is to share with you the legal history that proves each of those three claims that I begin with.
Now, and yes, especially you so-called white people, you should watch this, you know.
That's pretty much saying that she admits that white people do have power and that they do have privilege over everyone else. As she said, it's even in their laws.
Yes, it is embedded in their laws, especially in the United States. White privilege. Mm-hmm. And white people do not exist, as she so eloquently put it. White people did not exist until 1681, and she proves it through laws and written documents. And she also proves the white supremacy that's going on today, which is really Edomite supremacy. The same thing that Nurse Karen, this woman here, is going through by saying that she's claiming that so-called black people act like we're privileged.
Getting shot is a privilege.
Right, getting shot is a privilege.
Yeah.
Working in an Edomite society, being oppressed is a privilege.
Being at the bottom is a privilege.
Right.
Man.
Black people especially, do get special scholarships. They're also shielded from a lot of scrutiny because of the color of their skin. Nobody wants to be tagged as racist. I'm not racist. I have respect for all skin colors. Asian, Hispanic, black, whatever. I would never treat any patient differently. I would never treat any human being differently. I think God loves everyone. I'm on the same page. However, I don't think that any race is above scrutiny.
Now, she says she don't think any race is above scrutiny.
Okay.
Let's get the definition of scrutiny. Critical observation or examination. Every aspect of local government was placed under scrutiny. Critical observation or examination. So, she said that black people are shielded from scrutiny.
Just a couple of months ago, Ahmaud Arbery was under a bunch of scrutiny. They kept trying to prove that he was a criminal and that he was at fault for being shot.
Right, for being murdered in the street by Edomite citizens, so-called white citizens. And they didn't get arrested for 3 months after they murdered this man in the street. But let's go to some scrutiny. This is scrutiny. What is it? Critical observation or examination. This video, dealership wouldn't sell him a Porsche truck, so he bought one from somewhere else and came back to stunt on him. This is scrutiny. Critical observation. Why did they not sell him a Porsche truck? Because he was a so-called black man.
When you walk into a dealership and these guys don't want to sell you the car, you see his face? You come back and you stun on these motherfuckers with your whip. You feel me? I got a better car than you, and I'm a young black nigga. You feel me? And I got a better car than you ever will. And I had to come back and stun on your ass to let you see, to let you know what's up. Pussy ass nigga.
So, that's scrutiny right there.
Judging him harshly.
Yeah. Because he judged the so-called black man, black nigga, whatever he called himself, harshly. Like, oh, no, you can't afford this, you nigger. And he went somewhere else and got a car. What is that not scrutiny?
No, I have to read this. Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 50, a nation of fierce continents.
Continents.
Continents, right. Which shall not regard the person of the old, nor show favor to the young. So as young as he was shown no favor, and he wasn't even able to purchase any vehicle from that dealership.
Right. So he had to go somewhere else. He was shown no favor. He was highly scrutinized.
Judged.
Let's go. Yes, judged. Let's go to this video.
I'm sorry, ma'am. Someone's already explained it to you.
Okay, tell it to me again. You telling me we cannot eat here?
So unfortunately, we do have a dress code. If you have some non-athletic shorts.
But that white kid out there can't eat here with his tennis shoes on and his athletic shirt.
We allow allowed tennis shoes, but not athletic shorts and t-shirts.
He has one. You telling me that's not an athletic shirt? Not that one, but you telling me that little boy who just ate here does not have on an athletic shirt.
I'm sorry. I would love for you to be able to come back and eat here.
So you telling me my son can't eat here because he has on athletic socks?
No, just the shorts. It is part of our dress code. We try to enforce
So it's only his shorts? Only the shorts can't be athletic?
The shorts.
Now,
You
and I
hear
do
him
want to, yeah, and I
changing
want
up
to,
his answers.
yeah, of course, he kept changing up his answers. And the lady said, well, I'm going to play a little
But the
more.
little boy has on an athletic, the little white kid that just sat out there had on an athletic tennis shoes and an athletic shirt.
I understand that you're upset. If there's
No, it's not that I'm upset. The little boy out there had on athletic, you telling me it's no athletic wear. The little boy out there had on athletic tennis shoes and an athletic shirt. So why does he get to wear athletic wear and my son can't?
Again, I would love for you to be able to come back. Do you live close enough for your son to change?
No, I don't. I just want to know why it's different for my son.
Yes,
Now, like she said, she was not upset. She just wants him to explain why is it different for her son when this white kid was wearing damn near the same thing, athletic shirts and
dress
shit.
code
Yeah,
was okay for him to
right.
go in there.
Yeah, but the little Israelite, so-called black boy, it wasn't okay. That's scrutiny.
Mm-hmm.
But really, it's just blatant. Well, yeah,
T-shirt
it's
and
called
shorts.
racism,
Yeah.
but it's blatant bigotry, is what it really is.
Remember those times where black people couldn't eat at certain diners?
Right.
Colors
right.
not allowed.
Right. Matter of fact, let's get some bonus scrutiny. This is a bonus scrutiny right here. And that's scary. Off-duty cop speaks on his experience getting pulled over by a cop.
Boy, so check this out. I just got pulled over by the police. Right? Everybody know what I do. But let me tell you something. That was the most scary encounter ever. Let me tell you why. Now you see how it feels when the sheep becomes the wolf. But it was very scary because now you got a wolf pulling over a wolf. License registration, got that.
See, now he's saying a wolf pulling over a wolf because he's a cop.
He's saying cops are predators.
Right. Cops are predators and the people are sheep. Now he's saying a wolf pulling over a wolf. The thing is, no, you're still a sheep in wolf's clothing, though.
Yep.
This is the thing that he didn't
Sheep in
realize.
wolf's
He was a sheep in wolf's clothing.
But he's
So when
treated
he
the
pulled
same
people
as us.
over, yeah,
It's no different.
yeah, he was treated the same as the rest of the sheep.
Is there a reason that you took from Marlboro Pike the Beltway to get on Allentown Road when you could have just went straight through Forestville Road? Like, in my brain, I can go where the fuck I want to go and drive where the fuck I want to drive. But that's not what scared me. What scared me was the second question. Do you have any knives, guns, or bombs in the truck? Listen, his whole demeanor changed. Well, he didn't let me just say yes. I said yes. Knives and guns. His whole demeanor changed. Backed up, put his hand on his weapon. I said I'm law enforcement. I have all the credentials to show you. This man's hand stayed on his weapon. He said, well, let me see him. Fuck no. I'm not reaching. Fuck no. I'm not reaching into my pocket. Turn the light on. Where my gun is, on my hip. I told him that. Then I said, could you please turn on your body cam? It was off. All police officers have body cams supposed to wear. It's a little box. If you don't see that red light, don't you do shit. You understand? Are still behind me? Oh.
So,
Damn, he's
I mean,
still behind. He's still following.
Yeah. Now look, this is scrutiny. Why did this cop, this off-duty police officer, get so scrutinized? And then he got scared.
Privilege.
Yeah, this black privilege is going too far.
Yeah. harassed by police.
Yeah, he asked
And
him,
he
why
on
didn't
their
you take the
side.
other street to get where you going instead of this street? And this black person getting scrutinized was like, I thought I could go wherever the fuck I wanted. He just realized that he
Fear of his
couldn't.
life,
You know?
knowing that no matter whose side he's on, he's still black.
That's right. No matter whose side you on, you still a nigga, boy.
Yeah.
Is basically what they were saying. Now that's scrutiny. And he's a cop, remember? Mm-hmm. A wolf, you know? But he got scrutinized, but black people don't get scrutinized.
We don't get judged.
According to Nurse Karen.
We get taken care of.
Right.
With bullets.
Including black people. I think that the way people are behaving and the things that are being said are unreal. I don't have words for them. That being said, what do you feel like you go out and do where you're like, oh, I'm black. Oh, I'm black.
Now, we're going to get to this part too.
Okay.
Because I did queue up a couple of videos, and the first video I want to show, you see the title. Mm-hmm. Dude did everything he could to get shot by this cop. They would have killed him if he was black. And I'm going to play this whole 2-minute video because I want brothers to see this. You know, we already know. Yeah, we already know, but
you gotta be like, how is this man not dead in the first 2 seconds of the video?
Right. So we gotta see. Oh, why do you black people feel you just wake up? Oh, I'm black. Oh, I'm black.
Hey, remember every time we get arrested, like, why you move? You shouldn't have moved.
Right.
You shouldn't have blinked. Shouldn't have breathed wrong.
And this is according to what, oh, I'm black. How you wake up? Oh, you're black, like you're gonna be treated different. So we queued up just a couple examples of why you Israelites feel this way. You know. So without further ado, this is a 2-minute clip. So let's watch it.
Note that this man is not black.
Right. And he's getting tased.
He's not Latino. He's not a person of color.
Yes. He's an Edomite getting tased by a cop.
Dude, get on the ground.
Now that's a taser.
Did he drop his taser?
Yes, he dropped his taser.
Unprofessional.
He's chasing.
Wait,
the taser did phase him. He's gonna shoot him. He's gonna shoot. Oh shit!
He could have shot him, but he's not reaching for his gun.
Right. But he went into the cop's car where their shotgun is always in the passenger seat. And then this Edomite got back in his car.
Tell me, after this video, wouldn't this police officer have been fired and lost his job?
He gonna kill himself. Oh, here comes a helicopter. Yeah, that's a helicopter. Here they come. Shoot his tires out, dude. Don't let him drive away. Oh, he gonna kill himself. Oh, watch out!
Watch this.
He's running.
Instead of that car chasing him down to stop him, he chases him too. So this man escaped 2 police officers.
Right.
On foot.
Yes, on foot.
Amazing.
So
right?
that's just amazing.
Amazing.
So now let's go to this next clip. R.I.P. Rashad Brooks. Atlanta police officers shot 3 times at an unarmed man, just like the man we just saw, in the back of Wendy's drive-thru, was sleeping in the car. He was sleeping in the car. So let's watch this clip. Recall, that white dude did everything he could to get shot and didn't. Okay, he got tased 3 times. You heard the 3 shots. And he's dead. He's dead from running away. He's dead from running away.
Fucking pigs talk to this dude for 20 minutes, and these fucking assholes shoot him in the Wendy's drive-thru for no fucking reason. For no fucking reason. Shot him. I saw you talking to him for 20 minutes, dude. Unarmed, non-violent, nothing wrong with how he conducted himself whatsoever. And you pull a fucking gun, dude? Wow. Wow. I feel like both of your careers are definitely done because you just shot a man for no reason.
Murdered him.
If their careers are over for shooting one, what about the guys that let a guy escape?
Right.
Are their careers intact?
Yeah. These guys' careers is intact. And this dude did everything that he could to get shot.
He must have plot on.
So I mean, yeah, it must have been their dress code.
Yeah. Maybe that's why he lived.
So when Nurse Karen said, "Oh, you wake up, oh, I'm black. I'm black." You see why.
About all the Karens that be acting up.
Right, hey.
Causing
hey, on the sidebar, what does it say? Shut the fuck up, nigger. Karen goes on racist rant. Oh, I'm white. I'm white. You white bitch. Deborah goes on racist rant. What is another one? You fucking wetback. Lyft passenger goes on racist rant.
Another one.
Teacher goes on racially charged rant.
And another one.
With a parent. Shake my head. Woman goes on racist rant on her Snapchat. You know, all these Edomite, special Edomite women going on these racist rants. You know,
they want to be white today.
But this Edomite woman don't think she's going on a racist rant. There's just too much black privilege out there. We got the blacks got the privilege of getting shot down in the street, while whites get the privilege to do everything they can and still get away.
I see how unfair it is. You know,
yeah,
I get you guys.
Death is just a privilege.
Yeah, sorry about that, guys.
And of course, this Edomite bitch goes even further and started talking about George Floyd being on drugs and what have you. And I was gonna pull up the skit that Dave Chappelle did, 8 minutes and 46 seconds. He had his knee on this man's neck for 8 minutes and 46 seconds. I don't care what drugs you're on. I don't care what drugs you're off. If a man's knee is on your neck for 8 minutes and 46 seconds, you're most likely to die. But that's just a privilege to you Edomites. Mm-hmm. We have no sympathy when you go down.
Well, there was this one video a while ago about this white teenager crying because he said she couldn't understand why people were pro-choice.
Mm-hmm.
Right? She said she wanted to be aborted. She was complaining and crying in the car.
Yeah.
Because she didn't like that they changed the law about abortion or something.
Edomites and
anyway,
their
let
privilege.
me read this real quick. This is Proverbs 15 verse 1. A soft answer turneth away wrath, but grievous words stir up anger.
Right. So she have grievous words just like the other Karens out here. However, there is a Karen out there that basically apologized with a great lie.
Oh yeah.
About the things that she said. Yeah, I mean, let's just see what happened. Let's see. Let's scroll down and see about this Karen and all the things that she said, as opposed to this is the Karen here.
Wait, let's watch
now,
the clip first.
Let's watch what she said first.
Clearly.
Yep, she feeling her white privilege.
Yeah. Now pause. KKK. Pause.
Yeah. Well, it's almost over.
That was a random clip at the end.
Right. But hey, she was feeling herself, man.
Now let's listen to her apologize for her white privilege.
Yeah, her white privilege.
Miss White Woman.
It was not, it had nothing to do with the people there for the Black Lives Matter, because I was also chanting Black Lives Matter.
Pause. Did you hear her say Black Lives Matter, carrying a Confederate flag, saying, I will teach my grandkids to hate you?
Yep, I will teach my grandkids to hate you all.
I must have missed that somewhere.
Yeah. I mean, why are these racist people just lying on Karen like this?
Don't understand.
Which they do. And I was yelling, I was saying that to the girls that were screaming in my face. Because I didn't, and it came out wrong.
It just came out wrong. I will teach my grandkids to hate you all. KKK beliefs. That was a misunderstanding.
Yeah, it was just a misunderstanding. I like black people. Yeah. But it came out wrong.
Yeah.
Huh.
It's what it did. It came out so wrong.
But hey, this is that soft answer that Esau always give you, Jakes, when they're scrutinized.
You know what happened to her after this? She lost her job.
Yeah, she lost her job. That's why she's apologizing.
She was caught.
Right. When she was scrutinized.
Judged.
Yep. Criticized. Mm-hmm. So, I got a couple of scriptures to bring out. And this is Deuteronomy 28, and we're going to start at 63. And it shall come to pass that as Yahweh rejoiced over you to do you good and to multiply you. As a matter of fact, let's go on straight to 66. Because these are all the curses. And thy life shall hang in doubt before thee, and thou shalt fear day and night, and shall have none assurance of thy life. And in this place, in America, we have had none assurance of our life. That's why this Edomite can do everything that he possibly can to get shot and not get shot. Yeah. However, Jake can be innocent, unarmed, and run away and still get shot 3 times in the back and killed.
Have you ever rode in the passenger seat of a police car?
Right.
So wide experience right there.
Right. Edomites can do that. Yep. And this is the last scripture I have. This is Ezekiel chapter 35 and 2. Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir and prophesy against it. And say unto it, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, behold, O Mount Seir, referring to you Edomites, I am against thee, and I will stretch out mine hand against thee, you so-called white people. And I will make thee most desolate. I will lay thy cities waste, and thou shalt be desolate, and thou shalt know that I am Yahweh. Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, in the time their iniquity had an end. Because we're not supposed to be in slavery anymore, right?
Yeah, we still are.
Right.
Figuratively and literally.
Con.
And that sword is that gun.
Yep.
Weapon.
Therefore, as I live, saith the Lord Yahweh, I will prepare thee unto blood, you Edomites, and blood shall pursue thee. Since thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. Thus will I make Mount Seir most desolate, you Edomites, you so-called white people, and cut off from it him that passeth out, and him that returneth. And I will fill his mountains with his slain men, in thy hills, and in thy valleys, and in thy rivers shall they fall that are slain with the sword. So you Edomites have judgment coming, man.
I'll read one more. This is Proverbs chapter 11, verse 21. Though hand join in hand, the wicked shall not be unpunished, but the seed of the righteous shall be delivered.
Con.
So they ain't getting away with it.
No, they're not getting away with it. Even if you blacks agree with these Edomites, they're not getting away with this.
Especially when they get caught.
Con.
Losing your job too.
Con. And just a bonus clip, because I like this. Lit Connie's ass up. Board member, man calls out board member for shopping during a meeting about change to end racism.
Next.
I had intended to get up here and talk about how racist Robert E. Lee was, but I'm going to talk about you, Connie. Sitting over there shopping while we talking about Robert E. Lee. This is a picture of you shopping while we talking about racism and history in this country.
Damn, how do you do that?
While we were up here talking too. Because you don't give a damn. And it's clear. But let me tell you what the slaves, my ancestors, said about Robert E. Lee, since you don't know history, sister. Let me tell you that they said when he got the plantation, after he got off the field with 27,000 people dying at Gettysburg, Connie, Robert E. Lee was a brutal slave master. Not only did when he whooped the slaves, he said, lay it on them hard. After he said, lay it on them hard, he said, put brine on them, sort of burn them. That's what Robert E. Lee did.
And that's a perpetual hatred. And with that, I'm going to say, Shalom, all praise and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Mukakwadash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone, and salutation to you, Akim, doing the work in truth and sincerity. Till next time, Shalom.
Know your history, guys.